is even here. Wrestling number 2, George Wells, Steve, all these individuals seem to make their appearance right here because they know that this is the toughest competition. And I want Tommy Rich and I want all these fellows to pay attention, because when I get in this ring, I'm going to show them what I'm going to do. And anybody who wants to put up their championship belts or put up their big egos or their reputations, all they got to do, they don't have to run around and hide and search for me. I'm right here, and I'm not going to leave anytime.
Well, I must admit, of course, you've always been a very, very active competitor, and I've never seen you backing down from any challenges, so obviously what this man has just said is certainly the truth. I would like to point out, however, that tonight, in the Omni, of course, title versus title.
See what understanding. I'm putting up this belt, Tommy Rich. Now, you've been a very, very lucky man. But this evening, right here in the Omni, I am going to lose my cool. I'm going to lose my control for a short period of time, maybe 1 hour, because I'm coming out after you. I am not going to be embarrassed. I am not going to walk out of that arena, that Coliseum in the Omni, without your belt. You have put me in a corner. You have backed me up against the wall, and you have been very, very lucky and very, very smug the last few weeks. You want this championship belt? I want your belt. You want to take this mask off? Well, come on, Tommy Rich. I'll be in the Omni. I'll be right across the ring from you. And it's going to be you and I. And believe me, Tommy, I'm telling you, I'm going to take your championship belt away from you.
Waiting now to see the superstar in action. He's going up against Curtis Austin. And this, of course, will be one fall also. Superstar, national heavyweight champion, removing his outer garment now, getting set to see action now. Let me tell you something. He's facing quite a man in Curtis Austin. Superstar has him up against the ropes. Caught him with a headbutt coming off the ropes. Snap mare that takes Austin to the canvas. Superstar. Another snap mare that takes Austin back to the canvas. All right, keeping a rear chin lock on him. Austin trying to use that elbow effectively, unable to do so, and now Superstar. Those tremendous forearm smashes across the back, a double thrust into the chest that puts Austin back to the canvas. And Austin smashed into that far turnbuckle. Austin caught again. And Austin in a lot of trouble out here, as Superstar has just unleashed everything he's got on him. Full slam by Superstar. Again, Superstar with a full body slam. Austin in a lot of trouble. Austin hurtled through those ropes, caught his head on that steel bar on the ring apron itself. And Austin has some problems now. And that had to scramble him pretty badly. He caught him that time. He's got the Cobra hold. He's got the Cobra. And Austin is completely and thoroughly demolished by the Superstar using that Cobra hold. And so your victor rather, is the Superstar. Well, we have a physician looking after Curtis Austin at this particular time after his match with the Superstar. Austin injured right now. I want to take a moment to talk to a fellow by the name of Tommy Wildfire Rich, former world heavyweight champion, currently the Georgia heavyweight champion.
Well, thank you very much, Gordon. You know, it seems like there's a whole lot of things going on here in Georgia. You know, the Bulldogs is on top, the Falcons is on top, and Georgia Championship Wrestling's got a whole lot of excitement going on. I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Hey, listen, Mr. Bigmouth, I hope you were watching. I hope that guy was your friend, because that's what's in store for you. You're crying and complaining about me putting up this championship belt, and you're walking around telling everybody that you're going to take this mask off. I want to see you do it, Big
The
Mouth.
question is, though, you know what it amounts to? Is the last 2 times at the Omni, I whipped you. I beat you. So you wanted another shot at the Georgia belt. The only way I do it is if you put your title on the line.
Yeah, well, it's on the line. It's on the line tonight at the Omni. And, gentlemen, I'm going to say this. If you both want to stay here, I want it to stop right here.
Listen, don't give me any orders, and don't you give me any orders. Because I'm going to come out. I'm going to take this man right here. You've been very, very lucky, Tommy Rich. And I'm going to shove this belt down your throat, and I'm going to take the Georgia belt right away from you. And you're not going to be able to do anything about it.
You know, to begin with, this is my time, Jack. Yeah, well, this is my time. And tonight, we're just going to find out how bad you are. And we just might see who you are. Because if I get the chance, that's exactly right. I'm going to pull that mask off your face.
You're a lot of hot air, you man. A lot of hot air. And tonight,
it's going to be a whole lot hotter tonight at the Omni, too. Yeah, I won't.
We'll see.
Gentlemen, please, I'm going to say this. Let's go to the ring.
Tonight, 8:30.
Heavyweight champion, the new champion, Tully Blanchard. And a very stern test for the new U.S. heavyweight champion. And that big man right there, well over 300 pounds, the American Starship Eagle. Tommy Young, the referee, and it's our first look at Tully Blanchard since he has regained, or since he has taken, I should say, since he has taken the U.S. heavyweight title from Magnum TA. And what about what Dusty Rhodes had to say? He said it right here on TV. He said, Tully Blanchard, you have the heart of a coward. Well, we saw what looked to be a security officer come in, hand something to Tully Blanchard, and then seconds later, he was the U.S. heavyweight champion. Dusty Rhodes says he knows who it is. I think you, the fans out there, can make a judgment. Magnum says the same thing. But the bottom line is that Tully Blanchard is the United States heavyweight champion. Now Blanchard very upset at Tommy Young, the referee. He's claiming now that Tommy's not calling for a break. Blanchard really will have a tough time with this big man. As you know, Blanchard's favorite move is the slingshot suplex. And that's a big man to get up into a slingshot suplex. The chant of the fans trying to disrupt the concentration of Blanchard. Blanchard smacks the big man. He shouldn't have done that. The Eagle chasing Blanchard. Look at him run. Oh! And now they're going to the two. Atomic drop. The champion's down. He's down on the floor. The champion still on the floor. We have seen the American Starship Eagle on numerous occasions. I don't know if I've ever seen him that mad, though. And Blanchard reeling from that atomic drop on the concrete floor. You got to realize when they give you the atomic drop in the ring, there's a little bit of give to the ring. There's none to the floor. It's the full Nelson. The full Nelson on Blanchard. Trying to escape and get to the ropes. The fans are going crazy. Obviously, Blanchard's going to find defending this U.S. heavyweight title is going to be a lot tougher than he thinks in the wars of the NWA. There's a knee, though. Blanchard caught him with a quick knee to the midsection. Reversal. Blanchard. Oh, a great move. You got to give it to the U.S. heavyweight champion. That time the Eagle was ready for a backdrop, but Blanchard caught him right by the head. The chant of Eagle from the fans as Blanchard sets the big man down with a forearm. Eagle again. Whip to the turnbuckle. Oh, Blanchard moves. Throws him up. 2 count that time. Only a 2 count. And now the Eagle has him stacked up. That time it was close to the end for the American Starship Eagle, but he rolled out of it. The pace of this match is a good toss that time by the Eagle. Blanchard rolls him up. That's it. Bobby Oates couldn't see it. It was clear on your screen that Blanchard had used the ropes. And once again,
event a tag team match, one fall with a 10-minute time limit. In the red corner at a combined weight of 710 pounds, the Bounty Hunters. And their opponents entering the ring. First from New York State, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And his team partner at 304 pounds from Bixby, Oklahoma, the Oklahoma Stampeder, Cowboy Bill Watts. Your referee, Alfred Neely.
Well, if you want to see a big tag team encounter, don't go away. You've got 710-pound identical twins. There you see Cowboy Bill Watts starting out. His partner, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, on the outside.
The Bounty Hunters made an impressive showing on Mid-South Wrestling here last week, but I don't know if they were up against the caliber of competition that Cowboy Bill Watts and Hacksaw Jim Duggan can give them. Collar and elbow tie up there. Apparently this Bounty Hunter is pretty strong.
Cowboy Bill Watts going for the body slam, the big Bounty Hunter, Bounty Hunter 1, 2, AB, whatever he is. He blocked it.
I think that's could partly be a strategic maneuver on the part of my father. He knows when you're wrestling a super heavyweight like this, he knows he can't get under that weight.
Well, Cowboy Bill Watts went for the body slam as well. This big man blocked it as well. Now the headlock.
Bounty Hunter with a headlock, controlling the head. Basic wrestling fundamentals in action. Both men colliding with a hard shoulder smash. You won't see that happen too often, Jim. I'm amazed.
Well, you know, these guys they weigh 710 combined weight. That's about, what, 355 each, an average.
Again to the headlock. Oh, Duggan really caught it with a forearm. And Watts in the corner hammering away with rights. Oh, double elevation. A little bit of punishment there.
Little teamwork, good teamwork by Cowboy Bill Watts and Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Now Hacksaw Duggan's in. Of course, these men, Duggan and Watts, they are on this vendetta, along with Captain Redneck Dick Murdoch, Hacksaw Butch Reed, and many others, standing tall for America. And nobody wants to get Skandar Akbar more than Hacksaw Duggan, Cowboy Bill Watts. Of course, Akbar wants to run Mid-South. He says he's going to take it over from Cowboy Bill Watts.
Well, Jim, wrestling's primarily a one-on-one phenomena. However, I think this has turned into something more. I think it's gone beyond that. It's a battle for supremacy between a group of people, two opposing groups. Whoa, this man is slamming Hacksaw Jim Duggan. These Bounty Hunters have turned out to be a serious threat.
He's on the second rope. That big man is on the second rope. Under the rope will hold him. Oh! He went for the splash. Duggan moved out of the way. He would have been a greasy spot in the match. Duggan moved out of the way.
Duggan gets out of the way and saves himself. And one of the bounty hunters is incapacitated. Duggan with a kind of a half spear.
There's all four men in the ring. There's a lot of beef in there. Cowboy Bill Watts has knocked one down with that big right hand. Hacksaw Duggan has knocked his man out of the ring. Duggan and Watts are walking tall. They're 710 pounds. Half of it's on the floor, and they're taking over on the other half.
Duggan arm whips a 355-pounder and hits him a spear, cradle, 3 count.
Cowboy Bill Watts slammed the other one. Ladies and gentlemen, They are ready for Akbar's